Today we crossed the 4 million mark. I think it's a tragic milestone. It means that in less than a month, or in just about a month, 4 million people have been uprooted from their homes, from their families, their communities, in what is the fastest exodus of refugees moving in recent history. Look, I think it's a tragic milestone. It's hard to describe in an interview what 4 million people totally traumatized by war looks like or feels like, and what it means for their future when 6 weeks ago they were living a completely normal life and now they're completely uprooted. I think 4 million people is roughly the population of Los Angeles. I'm from the US, but imagine every single person in a massive metropolis suddenly being forced from their homes, their communities, everything they know. So it's, we mark this as a milestone, but it's really, I think, a tragic indicator, but it also doesn't even capture the full scale of the conflict. We have 7 million IDPs within Ukraine. We have maybe 10 million people trapped and can't move. So actually 4 million, it's massive, but even that doesn't capture the true scale of what we're facing. Look, I think always as aid workers we hope for the best and prepare for the worst. The numbers have certainly at least leveled out in the past week or so, and we hope that continues. We hope people are able to find safety and establish themselves in different parts of the country. We're starting to see some people returning, not in huge numbers, but some people just say, okay, my family's managed to relocate to the west of the country, I want to be with them. So it's a bit of a mixed picture, and we hope that people are peace returns to Ukraine, and that people don't have to flee. But certainly we're not resting, thinking it's not going to happen again. It's very likely until there's a political solution, you could see further movements of people. Look, you've seen different characteristics of people move. I mean, in the early days, you saw people who probably had more means that were fleeing a bit proactively. Then we saw waves of people who had been coming from further in the east and had been directly attacked, so the levels of trauma and hardship and even the possessions they carried were more minimal. Now we're seeing, I think, quite high levels of vulnerability. Lots of disabled people, lots of unaccompanied elderly people who need longer-term care, cases of dementia. So people that I think it would just be very difficult for them to live in Ukraine with all of the national services in a bit of disarray.